Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you, Mr. Wilkie, for being here, as well as your wife, Julie. We appreciate her. When you take on a task like this, these are certainly family affairs, and we appreciate both of you all.
Thank you, sir.
You've got a varied background, and I believe that you'll serve well in the job that we're asking you to do. You have, as a military child, military officer, and civil servant, you understand many of the complexities associated with serving our nation and have experienced firsthand the importance of taking care of our nation's veterans. We haven't been able to get together yet and look forward to doing that. On the other hand, I've enjoyed working with you in the capacity of chairing Milcom VA, on several occasions, but I do support your nomination and will enthusiastically vote for you.
Thanks.
Because of the experience that I've had with you. One thing I'd like to visit with you, I think is very, very important. We had really a tragedy in Arkansas. The Fayetteville VA Medical Center greatly impacted a number of families in a very, very negative way. A former pathologist was found to be impaired, was terminated. Now all of his cases are under review by a third party. I'm pleased to hear that the initial response phase of the incident is being met with positive reports from veterans, VSOs alike. The call center handling patients' inquiries and all of that's working well. We appreciate the concerted effort of the team on the ground. I think it really was a model as to how you respond to that. So we appreciate that very much. I see Dr. Clancy here. She's been personally involved and done a very, very good job. I guess the thing, though, that I'd like to follow up with, I'd like to know if I have your personal commitment that you keep a close eye on the situation as it continues to unfold, to ensure timely notifications continue to remain a priority, veterans receive timely follow-up care should they need or request it, and the independent reviews are handled expeditiously while maintaining the integrity of the review process.
Yes, sir. I do. And Senator Boozman, I'll follow up by referring back to something Senator Tester said. The response in Arkansas on the tail end was outstanding because you saw the coming together of the U.S. Attorney, the VISN leadership, VA, the state of Arkansas. The problem, obviously, was terrible by the time it reached that. And where Senator Tester was talking about a vigorous inspector general, that's one of those areas.
Right.
That without a robust inspector general, we're gonna have problems finding them. So it ties into what the ranking member was saying.
No, I appreciate that. And really my follow-up was that, I'd like your commitment that we review the policies and procedures within the VA to enact the necessary changes to prevent such a tragedy as a result of this type of misconduct from occurring again.
Yes, sir.
In the future, in VA facilities. So we appreciate that very, very much.
Thanks. Sir.
The other thing is, Senator Murray, asked about the IT system and things, and I think we all shared the questions that she had, and I appreciate the response that you had concerning that. I guess what I would like to know is how you believe the program is progressing now. Hadn't been very long, but the progress now, and do you anticipate any additional delays or challenges during the implementation phase?
I don't anticipate any additional delays now, but I do want to say that it can't happen overnight. It is a 4-year implementation system for the caregiver network. Veterans injured before May 7th, 1975, their programs will be fully online, I believe, by 2019. 2 years later, those who come after the end of the Vietnam War will be fully online. I will do my best to accelerate that, but I read a lot in the papers about this program happening overnight. This is a radical change in terms of the Mission Act for VA. It's still taking the Department of Defense a while to get TRICARE right, and it's much better than it was 4 years ago. But this is one of those programs that we will implement, and I will give it my full attention.
Good. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.